Hey guys! Today's video I'm going to be showing you on how to do your own blowout at home, which means blow drying your hair with your blow dryer and a round brush. This is a great way to volumize and to smooth out your hair texture. So let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is use some Redken Anti-Snap to help protect my hair from the heat and also give it some strength with the protein that's inside of it. It's a great leave-in. Next I'm going to be adding a little bit of oil from this Argan Moroccan oil from an organic line, and it's really nice to give your hair some softness and shine and smooth away any little frizzies or split ends. Next I'm brushing through my hair with a wire pin brush. If you don't have one, I would suggest using a wide tooth comb so you don't pull your hair and break and damage it. Next I'm going to be using Velvet Gelatin from Redken. I love this because it's a cushion blow dry gel which gives your hair such a nice bounce and shine without having any weight, and it doesn't make it frizzy or fly away. So this is one of my favorite gels. It doesn't dry sticky and it's easy to get a brush through when you're blow drying. So next we're going to rough dry our hair, which means get it about 80% dry. You want to make sure, especially at the roots, that you get those mostly dry because those are hard to dry with a round brush. And after we get that dry, we're going to start sectioning our hair off the bottom fourth. You want to get it mostly dry so when you get the brush it's not going to be pulling and damaging on your hair. Make sure your round brush is the right size for your hair. It should go around 1 to 1.5 times. And I prefer boar bristles because they pull less on your hair and they're a little bit more gentle. So you want to keep your blow dryer pointed in the downward direction. It works even better if you have a concentrator on the end of your blow dryer. Unfortunately I do not, but that helps keep your hair shaft and cuticle going downward, which makes it shinier and gives you less frizzies and split ends. So after you get the main shape of the hair and the smoothness, you want to give it a cool shot by using the cool button on your blow dryer if you have one. That'll help lock it in place and just give it that extra oomph and volume and get that to stay in. So I'm going to continue around the head like I'm doing now, doing each section by section. It might seem overwhelming to do this on your own hair. I've done this a lot on thousands of heads of hair, so it's fairly easy for me, but you can get the hang of it by just practicing and not getting discouraged if the brush gets stuck or anything. Just take it section by section, it'll be a lot easier. Next, I'm going to apply some volumizing spray from Pureology, move that in at the roots to make sure it gets evenly distributed, and continue blow drying as usual. It's also really important to make sure you always keep your bangs going down and don't blow those up or they'll be a mess. On this section I like to pull the hair out a little bit more from the head, and that way it gives a little more lift and volume coming from the roots. Again, don't forget to use your cool shot. That's such a great tool to use on your blow dryer to help lock in that style. You can see how much more body I have coming from the roots now. Okay, on this last layer I'm going to go through and spray it all with Root Lifter. Make sure that's evenly distributed throughout the roots again. And then I'm just going to subdivide my hair by just parting it to the other side and not use any clips, because I find on the top layer my hair tends to dry fast and then I'll get dents and bumps, and I don't want to do that. So on this layer you're going to make sure, again, you're using your cool shot underneath to give a lot of volume and pull the hair up and out away from the scalp so you can get the most volume possible. Don't forget when you're doing these front pieces that you want to make sure you're rounding the edges and making it curl towards your face or away from your face, whatever style you're looking for. If you have curly hair, you can use this exact same technique by using more of a smoothing or straightening gel, and do this before you flat iron and you'll be amazed how much softer and smoother your hair comes out, but it'll still have body and won't be completely flat. Alright, all done.
I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to blow out your own hair like a salon professional, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!